This $5.99 thrifted headboard had the perfect bones, transformed it into a high-end neutral designer piece. Starting on this head Reupholstery for $5.99. I popped into the thrift store. I was looking around for my client friend, and I'm going to be making over one of her guest bedrooms, another guest bedroom. I happened upon this pink headboard. I am going to be making over this headboard, and this is the fabric that I'm going to use. I'm going with, it's not white. It's not white. I promise you it's not white. And so once again, here is the headboard in its original state, wrapped in this pink chintz fabric that instantly took me back to a few decades ago, probably the early 90s. And let me tell you, once I started taking it apart, I quickly realized this piece was constructed exceptionally well, exceptionally well. The upholstery was secured so thoroughly, it practically refused to come off, which is always a sign of quality craftsmanship, in my opinion. And the condition was impeccable, almost like it lived its life in a spare room. No one touched it. And based on the fabric style, I would definitely again estimate this design dates back to the early 90s. But structurally, it's everything you want in a pre-loved piece of furniture: substantial height, substantial weight, a solid silhouette, heavy, sturdy frame, and the counter foundation, which is the counter foundation that makes a DIY reupholstery project just like this truly worth doing. This is the perfect example of why I always encourage people to look beyond the fabric, look beyond what you see, and study the bones of the piece when the frame is strong. The transformation potential is oftentimes limitless. I did lose a bit of footage here, but I've already applied the new top cover with the fresh batting onto the headboard. I got so deep in the upholstery process, music on, fully in my zone, I didn't even realize I never hit record. It happens to the best of us during a good DIY moment, and that was it. Some of you may remember the blue headboard I reupholstered a few months ago. That one was a personal favorite simply because I love blue, and it's going to a new home soon, and I'll be showing the before and after of that project here. As much as I adore the color, I had to think beyond the personal preference of the blue and consider what works from a designer's perspective, especially the pillow collections I create. I need to make sure that I create a foundation that complements each and every style that I create, every texture, every seasonal change, the palettes. So a neutral color made the most sense for this headboard, and I absolutely love how it works in this space. This room already has a very soft, airy feel. The nightstands add a beautiful visual weight with the black, but I needed that same sense of balance above the headboard. Well, not quite above, but next to it, more higher up from the floor as well. So I'm bringing in the two mirrors that I originally thrifted, and I planned for my bedroom. But sometimes, because design is what it is, it requires a pivot. And this pivot was perfect. They enhanced overall style I'm aiming for: classic, classy, and elegant, unmistakably absolutely Chanel. So I removed the gold mirrors for now, and I'm keeping those for a future project, and styled the bed with a few of my pillow covers, the cream and gold leopard and the soft abstract print. All of these are listed down below in the description box for my Designs by Chanel Etsy shop, and the link again is down below if you would like to go by and take a look. So overall, I'm loving the entire transformation. Neutral upholstery, the balanced styling, the mirrors, the pillows, everything flows exactly the way I envisioned it with this $5.99, was it $4.99 headboard, thrifted pre-loved piece, creating still yet a elevated, timeless look that works beautifully in any space. So stay tuned in for the finished look of the entire space, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and definitely hit that subscribe button. I'm not going anywhere, not at least for now. So please excuse my absence. It was well deserved for me. So as always, stay inspired, motivated, and moving, creating something beautiful. If not for yourself, then definitely for someone else. This has been Chanel, and I'll see you all for the next one. Bye for now.
But it's better than being stuck here in your ways. Comfortable, ain't that comfortable no more. Don't wanna go back to how it was before. I can't help but think that there is something more to find, more to life than what I have right here, right now. Used to call it stable, now I call it stuck. Letting go, yeah, that's tough, but maybe it's all for the better and it's meant to be. It's gonna hurt at first, but then eventually it's gonna seem like it was always meant to be. It was always meant to be. Thought that this was who I was, that I couldn't change that much. Didn't feel like I was strong, but I'm glad that I was wrong.